I'm so confused, Elena. Why did we... Hello guys, this is my second video, where I am going to be doing 10 Palia tips and tricks. So these aren't going to be like super advanced tips, but it's just going to be like simple things that I feel like most players should know about, and kind of some etiquette too, and just little secrets. So without further ado, I guess let's just get into it. The first tip is to keep the focus bar up and to make sure to upgrade it, because if you have the focus bar up, you get a multiplied amount of XP for your skills, which can greatly help you increase your skill levels to get more upgrades and more recipes for different things in the game, which can help a lot. And if you upgrade it and keep on top of that, you can get more duplicated XP and more focus allowed to have at one time, so that you don't have to keep eating and eating and eating. So also make sure, I guess bonus, make sure to have food with you so that you don't run out of focus. The next tip, I would say to do everything with friends if possible, because you each get the rewards and the XP and all the stuff, which is really helpful for you guys to both get the rewards with less work. So for example, say one of you had more smoke bombs than the other. One of you who has the more amount could do the bugs, and then you wouldn't have to use your little amount, and you would each get the amount of bugs. So it would balance out that way, and you wouldn't have to use your stuff, and it just would make it simpler. Next, I would say if you're looking for something specific like a flow tree or Palium or something like that, make sure that you aren't just leaving things there. So like if you're looking for Palium, don't just run around and think that you aren't finding any Palium. The reason you aren't finding any is because you aren't breaking anything else for more Palium to spawn. So make sure you're constantly breaking other things too to give Palium space to spawn. Next is not really a tip, but kind of just a cute little thing I found. You can do an emote with companions if you have them, like the ones from the premium shop, such as Flutterfoxes, Drakes, or Powcats. You can do a little emote where you clap and they kind of do a little trick. So like, for example, the Heartfang Drake kind of like flies around and has little hearts around it, and it's really cute and it's really cool to look at sometimes. And if you're bored and you're just sitting there waiting for people to come to a grove or something, you can just kind of do that to just look at it for fun. Next tip would be to make sure to cook with friends, because you each get the same amount of food, but you only have to use one set of ingredients. So maybe you're cooking something that yields 3 total meals, but you each would get 3, so that would be 6 total, and you only end up using one set of the ingredients to make the basic 3. So it just kind of helps to get you more and to not lose out on those bonuses that you can get. And if you're playing with more than just one friend, you can all get even more than just 6. You could just absolutely double that and just break that, which helps with your focus if you need more food. Next would be to not be afraid to use the Palia wiki, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically just like the Wikipedia, but for Palia. So it kind of just like tells you everything about the game that you need to know. So for example, if you don't know where to find a specific item, you can use that to find it. And even more helpful would be to just search up in your search engine, like how to find iron in Palia, and then put Palia wiki, and it'll show you a Palia wiki page that tells you all about iron and where to find it, which can be very helpful. Next is make sure to talk to your villagers every in-game day if you want to increase your friendship with them. It's a great way to increase your friendship without having to give a gift every single day, because you can do this more than once in a real day, and it just helps give more XP than just gifts, like I said. Next, each villager has a specific set of items that they always like and aren't just based weekly, like how there's the weekly wants, but there's also a list of things that they will always and forever want. So for example, I know that like Gina will always like grove mushrooms and morels and things like that. And if you don't know what someone likes always, you could just look it up, and it's on the Palia wiki too. Second to last is to call out rare things in the chat so others can collect. So like say what it is and then which quadrant it's in. So like if that doesn't make sense, for example, you would, if you found a large Palium node in Bahari and you know that people would want that because it's pretty rare, you would put into the chat large Palium and then the quadrant. So say it's in, if you go to the map and you line it up with the numbers and the letters, which are top and side respectively, it could be G5, for example. So what you would put would be large Palium G5. And so things to call out would be like Palium nodes, groves, flow trees, just things like that that you know people are in search of and will enjoy finding. Last but definitely not least is do not be afraid to ask questions, because this community is very kind and will almost always help. I know if you ask me any questions in my comment section, I will answer truthfully and give you a good answer, because I know that there are beginners out there that don't know what they're doing, and that's okay because everyone is new at some point and everyone needs help, and it's just kind to help people out and to also be helped. So just remember that you can always ask questions and it's okay. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you learned a lot of cool tips that you didn't know before, and if you didn't, maybe share to some new friends that you know don't know these things, and it could help them out. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to comment down any video ideas you have, and yeah, see you later.